And good afternoon, guys. Welcome in to the midday stretch out. So glad you joined me today. If you've been working at the desk or the computer, thanks. This is the best stuff we can do, 15 minutes a day. The very best stuff we can do to take care of our bodies when we work at the desk or at the computer. So, or driving for that matter, right? So on Friday, we worked on healthy wrists and hands. We did a lot of great stuff. Check out Friday's video if you want to take care of your wrists and hands. Today, we're going to focus on the necks. We're going to take really good care of our necks to start and to finish our 15-minute flow. As always, keep your rolly chair close by because you can do some stretches and some moves with the rolly chair that I really love that we don't get to do in the gym. So, if you'll put that guy close by, there we go, get him on out of there, and step away from your desk. You need enough space that you could swim your arms around and you could kick your legs around without fear of kicking any filing cabinets or stuff like that, guys. All right, and once you're there, you're back, and you have your space. Let's take a deep breath together. Whew. And start our marching. Now, center yourself. Stabilize your body as you march. And wake those legs up. March them a little faster now. If you want to handcuff that pelvis, you can. And get that stability. All right, and last, now prancing the ankles. Little trickier. Ooh, mine are going to click clack. Keep prancing those ankles, prancing the ankles. And 3, 2, 1. Now we're rocking on the ankles and feet. I'm going to turn to the side and you can see rocking. I'm going to kick that butt back and rock up on soft knees as you rock back and rock up. Now what we're trying to do is wake these ankles up. And now keep them up and just press, 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 press. Ankle raises. Try to keep those legs parallel as you do them. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and drop back to the heels. Ooh, let's stretch out those calves. Got a little gentleman's stretch here. It goes like this. 1, 2, 1, 2. Call it the gentleman's stretch because this is from a book from Swedish exercises from the 1890s. And the gentlemen in that book had their coattails on while they're doing this particular stretch. Gentleman's stretch. And last one. All right, now we're going to step the legs wider, off parallel. Now we're in our wider squat stance. Okay, get out there just a little bit wider. And now shift the hips side to side, still centering yourself along the way. Now sit the hips back and down. You're in a true squat. Back and down and drive it back up. Now as you do the move, keep bracing that core. Brace it harder than you need to get the job done. Brace it hard enough to take a punch. In the gut. Now, while you're bracing and taking that punch in the gut, you got to stack your posture. Stack it up. Stack it up. Stack that posture. 4 more. 3 more. Oh yeah. Last one. And stand tall. Now you're going to root yourself down and pulse. Now we're rooting, pulsing, bracing the abs and the core. Hey, when we sit in a chair, we never feel this rooting effect. Root yourself down like a martial arts master. Sit back on your heels. You watch my feet. You see how I can pull my feet up? Sit back on your heels as you do this. Good. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now stand nice and tall. all the way up to the top, and side bend. Side to side. Whew. Getting length in the rib cage and the lats. Whew. Now bend the knees. Extend your back. Push the hips forward. Ooh. Now keep the knees bent as you flex downwards. Soften the shoulders. Slide the hands to the back of the skull. Flex yourself down. I'm going to turn to the side. If you need to take a peek, look at me. Then open up. Open wide. Big old smile. Extend open. Do one more. Ready? Flex down. Stretching the back of the neck. And opening up. Ooh. And relaxing. And that's where we're going to start our neck care today, guys. Ooh. That one gave me tingles in the back of my neck. Whoa, that's nice. All right, we're starting our neck care now. So we're going to start with what we usually finish, which is called spiraling. Spiraling is a very important movement of the spine, and it's done with the arms out, palms down, very light by the side, so they might turn in a bit. Then when you spiral your neck, that's your cervical spine. So you want to roll or spiral the vertebrae. And now our necks go halfway up our skull. Our vertebrae sit so deep in your skull you can't even feel your uppermost two vertebrae, C1 and C2. But spiral the rest. So here's what we're spiraling. The rest of the cervical spine. Feel the shoulders doing what the spine says. Spiral down, shoulders. Spiral to the side, shoulders. Spiral back, shoulders. Spiral to the side again. Let's change direction on our neck and shoulder spirals. Inhale as you spiral up, and exhale as you spiral around and down. Make sure to keep your legs soft. Keep your neck long so you're not spiraling into crunchiness. You want to expand and extend your spine while you spiral. Expanding the spine is key. Expanding to the side bend, expanding to the extension, expanding to the other side bend, and expanding to our last neck flexion. Now, in your last neck flexion, let's all stack up and take a peek at me. Now, watch me go into neck flexion while keeping my low back in neutral position. So, scoop, stack, you've got neutral spine. And now flex forward and down. Slide the fingertips very lightly on the back of the head. And flex. Bend the knees to get deeper now. Bend the knees deeper to get deeper in your stretch. Flex in. Like you're going elbows to the thighs. Oh my gosh, let the arms hang. And then hug yourself with your arms. Oh, yeah. Roll yourself up. Woo! Very nice. Okay. That's some good neck care. We're going to come back to the rest of that in about 4 minutes. But let's keep going on the rest of our bodies, including these shoulders. We're going to start stroking the arms and the shoulders. If you like to swim, this is a great series. If you don't, if you like to weightlift or run, this is a great cross training for you. If you don't do anything but work, hey, I feel you. Let's do a little bit of this stuff. Boy, this stuff can really help you if you work at the desk or the computer. All right, here we go. Backstroking the arms. Notice the eyes are going to watch. The eyes actually lead the way. Don't just turn your hips now. Keep your hips square as you backstroke. Just like a swimmer, I'm going to go up and back with the eyes. All right, now front stroke. Change direction. Over the top, 1. You can clap. 2. If your shoulder clicks into place, awesome. Oh yeah, eyes really need to lead the way, but you know, if you want to loosen it up, you don't have to. I get too stiff. I'm a Pilates teacher, you know, I get too stiff. All right, here we go. Now, shake it out, shake it out, shake out those shoulders. Now, shake those shoulders. Ba-boom, ba-boom, ba-boom. A little shake of that neck. Open that jaw. If you have to wear a mask right now, sucks, right? Open that jaw. Make sure when you wear your mask, you're not clenching your jaw. I know it's so hard. Try to wear something that you can fully spread your jaw out, where it's going to get tight. All right, last bit on these arms now. We're going to do front claps, back claps. All right, forward, back. Texie likes these. I know. Yeah, it's your favorite. And high claps, low claps. Now, if you want to step with it, it makes a nice little timing step. Step, 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 step. Now, front backs, low. All right, on your place now. And go ahead and get your chair into your hands. Last bit on these legs. Now, with your chair in your hands, you're going to turn to the side. You can face the same way I am, make it easy on you. And then step your right foot forward. So you've created a split lunge leg position, split squat leg position. All right, from that split squat leg position, you keep your hand on your chair, and that'll help you, okay, guide yourself down. All right, put your chair wherever it's comfortable for you. Oh, that's better. Put your chair wherever it's comfortable for you and do the move. Split squat. And then pulse. Where do you feel like you need to work the muscles a little more? Pulse them. Pulse them. Oh, yeah. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. And step up. Woo! All right. Now, we don't need to turn. We don't need to turn. Stay facing the same direction. Step the left leg up. Step the right leg back. And continue. Split squat. It's not a lunge. It's actually a pretty narrow stance. Keep your head over your shoulders. Keep your shoulders over your hips. Only go as far as you can keep your lead foot flat. And you can keep your posture. 3, 2. Last one. Woo! And up. Oh yeah, last one with the chair. This one's great. Gonna step those legs out wide, wide, wide. All right, we're in our lateral lunge position. I'm gonna move the chair off just a bit so you can see my hips. Now we're gonna hinge at the hips and pull up. All right, it looks like this. Hinge forward and up. Hinge forward and up. 3 more. If you want to get lower, spin that chair around. Use your seat. Hinge forward. Oh, yeah. Roll up. Last one. Hinge forward, flex down. Bend the knees a bit to get deeper in your stretch. Oh, yeah. Flex into that back. Whoo. Unlock and unroll up. Now, take it side to side. You can have hands on your chair. Side to side. Whoo. I'm getting a sweat on now. Oh, yeah. 3, 2. Last one. Okay, that's good, guys. Let's walk it back in. Push your chair on out of there. Ooh, actually, let's do our last bit of neck care seated on your chair. Oh man, we did this in Zoom classes this morning. It's so good. Okay, it's called seated wheel stretch. Now, here's the essence. Let me move my camera down. Okay. Now, seated wheel stretch. The essence of this is you're propping your hips up so that you can do your classic forward fold like this. Oh man, but it gets such amazing stretch in the back of your neck because your hips are up higher. You're not trying to sit on the floor. Okay, so sit with your sits bones. That's where your where your bottom part of your pelvis is, right at the very front of your seat. Not so far you're going to fall forward, give it a few tries. Okay, now, slightly bend the knees. And then we're going to do this move. Actually, we don't even need arms. We're going to do this move. We're going to go forward from the hips, flexing down like a wave, and then rolling yourself back and up. Okay, that's the move. I call it seated wheel. We usually do it in Pilates reformer class, sitting on these sides of the elevated reformers. All right, so let's go forward at the hips, hinge at the hips, and then flex forward in the spine, especially the back of the neck. And then roll yourself back and up, stacking the posture up to the top. And see, being in a chair doesn't hurt your posture. It's locking ourselves to that chair that hurts us over time. You can stack just fine in a chair, but you need to do these stretches and get up once an hour, 1 minute. Every 60 minutes at the computer, you need to get up, stretch, and move around 1 minute. That'll keep your body from getting locked and your posture from getting locked. Now in our last wheel stretch, we're going to stay forward and down. Stay there. You can hug the backs of your hamstrings and give yourself a little more pull. But as you do this stretch, do not tense your shoulders. Don't guard your neck. You might need to roll back and up to get a deeper spot on your neck and turn the head a little side to side. Tip it a little side to side. Another great stretch is to put a hand on the side of the neck or on the back of the skull. Oh, to get a stuck spot in the back of the shoulder or the neck. Oh. And when you feel like you've cleared some sort of energy block, stack up. Open up your heart. Remind yourself you can stack in your chair as long as you let those posture muscles relax with a bit of stretching every single hour. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today was back of the neck care. Tomorrow, let's do jaw and throat care. And we'll focus on the tightness that happens when we wear masks. All right. I will see you tomorrow, and have a great day. Signing off from Victory Body